It's 10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
no critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que.
And we are live. How's everyone doing on this Paranormal Tuesday, guy? Kind of a somber one, guys. Kind of a somber one. Got the news this morning. We lost Toby Keith, guys. Toby Keith passed away this morning from his fight with cancer. Horrible news, guys. Horrible news. God rest his soul, man. He fought the fight. You know what I mean? If you guys had seen him in his last couple days. Hey, good morning, Janet. Oh man, Janet, that's horrible news. Well, God bless you. We're gonna we're saying prayers with you, and yeah, hang in there. Fight that good fight. Definitely. We got your back. Whatever we could do. Hang in there. Make that drive. Ooh, that's a long drive too for that. Good morning though, guys. This is the 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey Morning Show, guys. We're starting off, like I said, a little somber. Good morning, Eric. How you doing? A little somber. We lost Toby Keith, guys. Love him, hate him. He was an American treasure, if you will. Loved America with his whole heart, man. You can't cite the guy for that. Politics, forget politics at this time. You know, he lost someone who loved the country so much, someone who was full of energy, full of life. Just, and God's got me. Yep, definitely. Oh, Janet, be safe driving. That's I know that Palm Springs. Are you taking the Amboy way or no? What is it? Oh shoot, is it Amboy out there? Essex, yeah, I think it is Amboy out there where the hotel is. The mysterious hotel. Just drove past the Daily Dank. Oh, oh man. Yeah, so oh, what's the name of that hotel? They got it's like a desert out there. Anyway, I'm just mumbling, rambling. Toby Keith, guys, Toby Keith. Unfortunately, oh man, I was gonna start the show off with some music and everything. I got sidetracked. Um, yeah, Toby Keith, man, he had a great career, guys. Again, some controversy. Um, over politics, that type of thing in his life. But you know what? He stood up for what he believed in. He was loud about it, which not everyone not everyone likes all the time, guys. Um, but you got to respect the guy. You got to respect the guy definitely. Yeah, but a couple of the let's see. We killed the chat there. Where are we at? Yeah, a couple of spots are rained out, so my insurance drives me. I got a really good driver that takes me to Green Med. Shout out to Green Meta Tri-State. Nice. Cindy and Mike, way to take care of Janet. We appreciate you. Appreciate you looking after Janet. That's cool. You got a driver and stuff. Yeah, tell him to drive safe. That's great. You got a good one. All right, guys, we're going to get into, we'll just look a little bit at Toby Keith's life, his career, real quick to start off the show. Toby Keith Koval. He was born July 8th, 1961, and unfortunately died February 5th, 2024. Known professionally as Toby Keith, as an American country music singer, songwriter, actor, and record producer. He released his first studio album in 1993, Toby Keith, 1994's Boomtown, and 1996 Blue Moon. And before leaving Mercy Recordings in 1998, these all albums earned gold or higher certification and produced several top 10 singles, including his debut, I Should Have Been a Cowboy. I like that one. That's a decent one, which topped the country charts and the most played country song of the 1990s. He signed to DreamWorks Records in 1998. Keith released his breakthrough single, How Do You Like Me Now, in 1999. The song, the little track to his 1999 album of the same name, was the number one country song of 2000. Man, and then the hits just keep coming after that. Just one right after another, guys. He released a bunch of 2 Christmas albums, 5 compilation albums, 19 studio albums. How many hits did he have? Let me see. Probably more than we should know. Or I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, he just had so many hits, guys, so many number ones. He also dabbled a little bit in television appearance, acting. He did I remember that. Wrestling fans, you remember when he appeared on TNA, Total Nonstop Wrestling Action? He was on the weekly pay-per-views and actually kind of saved the company. If you listen to the Jeff Jarrett podcast, he talk about it, and he actually was trying to buy TNA. He wanted to get into the wrestling business, but the whole thing, they wouldn't sell it to him. Anyway, it was a whole thing. So he had dabbled in different ventures. He was on different TV shows. Yeah, let's see what he was in a movie called feature film. What was it? Broken Bridges, that starred Kelly Preston, Burt Reynolds, Tess Harper, Lindsey Hahn, and of course Toby Keith, guys. He did a lot of business ventures, his bars. He really lived a good life, man. We don't need to get into the political stuff, guys. He was a diehard American. He stood up for what he believed in. A little loud, but aren't we all? But aren't we all, guys? All right, here we go, guys. Number 1 singles. Should Have Been a Cowboy. Who's the Man? Me Too. How Do You Like Me Now? You Shouldn't Have Kissed Me Like This. I'm Just Talking About Tonight. I Want to Talk About Me. My List, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, the Angry American. That was a big one after 9/11. Who's Your Daddy? Beer for My Horses with Willie Nelson. I Love This Bar. American Soldier. Whiskey Girl. As Good as I Once Was. Love Me If You Can. She Never Cried in Front of Me. God Love Her. American Ride. And Made in America. So yeah, he had a ton of hits, guys. Respect. That's a big bucket of win, man. Big bucket of win for his life. Wait a minute. We're gonna be able to take that down. Uh-oh. It's giving me crap all of a sudden. There we go. Yeah, that's what you got to respect everything he did. Hey, Jeremy, the Madman's on the loose this morning. The Madman. He squabbed with the Dixie Chicks. That's right. Yeah, it's raining here in Needles too. It's raining. Owner of a couple bars. I love the one in Phoenix. It's funny. Spirit Halloween, I hear, set up in an old Toby Keith store. From what I understand, I don't know much about the Spirit Halloween stuff, but yeah, I heard they took one over in Phoenix, and that was a store. Interesting. I thought that was kind of cool. But Toby Keith, man, God rest his soul. Love him, hate him. He did some good for the country. Did he do it in a way everyone could appreciate? No. But he did some good stuff. So God bless you, Toby Keith, man. Get some rest. You fought the good fight. We respect you. God bless you, Toby Keith. All right, guys, let's get in. What else is happening? The rain. Oh my God. Southern California is getting hit, guys. Getting hit hard. You see all these floods to the Southern California. Guys, and unfortunately, we're in a pretty good spot where we are so blessed to live in a country where we can have different views. Yeah, exactly, right. And you can still respect the guy. You know what? We all love America. Can we say that? Like, we all have parts that we dislike. We all have parts that we love. We all love America. We're Americans, and but some of us express it in different ways, and sometimes the way other people express it could be a little abrasive, if you will, to other people. So, you got to respect all people, guys. And you know what? God bless them. We all have the same agenda, right? We all want peace, love, and happiness in the end. All right. Hopefully that's what we all want, I should say. So another issue, guys, with this rain is the large potholes that are popping up all over the roads, man. Have you ever been hit? If you ever ran into a pothole in California, man, in LA or something, they freaking brutalize your car. I'm talking like, ta-ta! We were in Loma Linda. I was getting surgery, and I made a turn off of a freeway onto a main street, and I swear it was just like someone got a blowtorch and just took a chunk out of the road, and man, twice I hit it at different times, like a year apart. They never had fixed it, but yeah, that's a major problem. Some areas of LA have seen over 11 inches of rain. Can you imagine that? This is LA, man. Couldn't even imagine driving there right now. That'd just be a nightmare. Let's see. This might be a good one. Murder suspect. Oh, San Bernardino County. Murder suspect in critical condition after shooting himself. Hopefully he didn't shoot himself like suicide, and I'm laughing. A suspect in a murder that occurred in Apple Valley late January is in critical condition. Say he shot himself. Sorry, my bad, guys. I thought he shot himself like doing a robbery or something. My bad. The San Bernardino County Sheriff says 51-year-old Clint Griffith is the lone suspect in a shooting that claimed the life of 40-year-old Summer Kelly and left her 18-year-old daughter injured. The incident occurred at 12:15 a.m. January 30th on the 2600 block of Whaley Road in Apple Valley. Kelly was pronounced dead at the scene. Her daughter was transported to the hospital where she was in stable condition. When authorities arrived on the scene, the suspect had already fled. On February 4th, they received a call about a carjacking in Barstow where Griffith was named as the primary suspect. Authorities said the 51-year-old sustained a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head during the incident that is currently in the hospital in critical condition. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information, call the San Bernardino County Sheriff. Yeah, so I didn't mean to mock the dude. That's straight up gangster there, man. Killing people, carjacking people. Whatever, man. You know, I don't. What can you say? What can you say? No, yeah. And, you know, I don't know, man. You know, drugs and all that, but you know, I'm struggling here, guys. I'm struggling today a little bit. Let's have a rap session, guys. You want to have a rap session? Let's have a rap session. Today is my friend Trey's celebration of life, and you guys have heard me talk about Trey, and I really wanted to get up to Phoenix for it, but man, with all the driving I'm doing, you know, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I drive like 16 hours a week for physical therapy. And then if I have a doctor's appointment, tack on another 8 to 10 hours on top of that in LA. So I'm tired, man. It's been a lot of driving, getting the shows done, and I you know, and I want to get up there, and I just really I'm struggling with it. And then the hot water heater went out yesterday after physical therapy, and I know Lonnie knows this. You know, sometimes you just want a hot shower. You know, they stretch you pretty good at physical therapy. And I was like, oh, so I had a rough night last night, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I struggled a bit last night, mental health wise. I struggled a bit, and you know, you know, and I think so. It's just, you know, it's a hard one. And then to hear like something like a criminal trying to get out of a crime. You know, like, oh, I've really fucked up. I killed somebody and I carjacked somebody else, and I'm just going to end it now. You know, I mean, like, some people are in real pain. Not that that isn't, you know, and I get it, drug addiction. I've been there. But, like, you know, I mean, he must have been in so much pain. And I know he was on meds and different stuff, but, you know, it just is, it's, and I really want to get up there, but to think about another 8 hours on the road in the next couple of days, just so overwhelming. So anyway, I just wanted to vent that out to you guys. Oh no, guys, I'm not trying to get no sympathy or nothing like that. You know, it is what it is. I just, yeah, it's a struggle, man. And then, you know, you only get one life, but then that depression kicks in. And again, guys, if anyone's dealing with anything, please reach out to us. If you reach out to like the suicide prevention and it doesn't do it for you, reach out to somebody, even if it's just someone to listen, man. You know, sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes you just need someone to vent to, someone just you can yell and be like, "This stupid trunk of my car keeps opening." Oh man. Microprobes and edibles. Oh, I was like, microprobes in the edible. I was like, are they investigating something? What's going on? So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes just talking can help. Definitely. And then I was able to finagle the hot water heater a little bit. I'm gonna need a new one, but I did get a hot shower this morning, so I was okay with that. But now I feel bad. Getting so, I don't know. You guys know depression. It is what it is. All right. So new California bill, guys, will change the way minors consume social media. You guys know, again, with all the issues of bullying, suicide, social media has taken a different turn. It's a blessing for a lot of things, but it could be a curse on the other lot of things. Kids living their life by social media. You see all the click clack. I sound like such an old man. All the TikTok videos, they are giving people um, false beauty tips, false health tips, false like bleach your teeth and like, with real bleach or like whatever. I don't know. Eat Tide Pods. That was the big one, right? So something's got to be done. But what, Um, I remember. Do you guys remember the stupid shit? Maybe this should be a whole show right here. Do you remember the stupid shit you did as a kid? Like, this is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing, guys. Uh, so when I was about 15, for some reason, I just assumed if your clothes were made of the same material, they matched. Maybe I was 14. So one time I wore, it was a tracksuit, like the nylon tracksuit, like the Nike ones. Remember those from the 90s? And I had the jacket, and I wore some different shorts, and they were the worst shorts. They were like red on one side, yellow on the other, um, yellow on the other. Um, they were just bad. They were like the worst looking shorts in the world. And then I wore it with a jacket that was like blue, and it just totally didn't match. But in my mind, I thought, I'm like, hey, it's the same thing. And then, like, you see things on TV. I remember I wanted to be taller when I was a kid, so I put cards in my shoes like a lift because I saw it on a show one time, right? So I mean, kids do stupid shit. It's just what we do. Or when I was a kid, what kids do, you just do stupid. I'm still mentally a kid. Gotta go. Chat next time, guys. God bless everyone. It was good chatting with you. Have a blessed day, Janet. Definitely have a blessed day. Hang in there. Keep jump on anytime you want. Keep us informed. We love chatting with you. So yeah, and then we didn't even have social media then. You would just learn stupid shit from friends or TV shows, and then you would do stupid shit. But now you got people telling you to do stupid shit and presenting it as it was real. Brian was going through his Fresh Prince stage. It was, and I and I had a nylon Lakers cap that my hair would come through. I wore it backwards, and my hair would come through the thing. Oh man, my Fresh Prince face. Yeah, so I mean, even without social media, we did stupid shit. So now imagine you're a kid and you're like, oh, I'm gonna use a bottle to make duck lips or whatever it is. A new California bill would prohibit social media websites from sending users under 18 addictive material without the consent of parent or guardian. One bill's keys provision would require social media companies to make easy for me to say, chronological feed that's difficult setting on platform. I got bad cotton mouth. That's difficult setting on platforms, which show users posts from people they follow in the order they are uploaded, as opposed to arranging content in ways to maximize engagement. Okay, so instead of like the most popular posts, you would just be getting like as it rolled out. I used the bottle to make a bong. Oh, that's it. What did you use for the stem? Did you actually use a real stem? In South Arizona, um, born and raised in the desert, is he spent most of his days. Oh man. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, I think more could be done. I don't know what. What is funny is I don't know, you guys, probably a lot of you haven't been on dating websites. It's been a minute since I've been on one, but last time I was on one, I would laugh because you would see a lot of people be like, I am not 33, I'm 26 or 24. I can't change it. And what it was kids getting Facebook accounts saying they were 18 when they were actually 14 or 13. And now that they're in their 20s, it says they're so much older and they can't change it and they get all crazy. So I think that's kind of funny, actually. But it just kind of shows that, I mean, you can place things. Kids are going to get around it. What else we got? Is that all we got cooking in the world today? Something's cooking in the world today. California Way is pulling the plug on landline phones. Interesting. Let's look at this one. California weighs in on pulling the plug on landline phones. AT&T wants to be done with landline telephone service in California. The phone company is petitioning the California Public Utilities Commission to withdraw its designation of carrier of last resort. It means it would no longer have to provide landline to customers in various parts of the state. AT&T says maintaining traditional copper cable is expensive and they would rather spend money on expanding broadband and cell phone service. You know what? I don't agree with that. I wouldn't want to, I don't have a landline. I did for a long time. But you know what? What if, emergencies and stuff, older people who don't mess around with the cell phones, they need landlines. There's still a place for them. I get it, but should be something else they could do. What do you guys think about that? Traditional landline phones. Should we I should have just used a Baja Blast bottle. Hell no, I've never used a dating website. Definitely would not now. Set up date, go meet some pretty girl and shack it. Oh man, it gets worse than that, Eric. We should one day we'll have to do a show just on bad dating app experiences. That's a whole program there, guys. So yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel? California is gonna maybe pull the plug on landlines. Is it necessary, or are we living in a different age now? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. All right, let's get into these shout outs this morning, guys. Let's give them shout outs. Boo, boo.
All for the gangsters. It's 10 a.m. Rise and shine. It's time to slam. Break the mold. Rebel from the north. Gangsters unite. Let's raise a storm. D.A.N.K. We're here to play. Loud and proud. We won't obey. 10 a.m. We'll rock your day. Gangsters assemble. Never fade away.
All right, guys. Sorry, texting the night away. All right, what do we got here, guys? Got a ton of people up in here this morning. We got Tim W. Just drove by the Daily Dank. We got Lonnie. How you doing, Lonnie? We got Rosie Key. We got Tim W. We got the broken brain of Eric. I enjoyed. I went live last night. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it a lot. Guys, go check out the broken brain of Eric, guys. Also check out the Mod Squad and check out Back to Retro Review, guys, and Harley and the Asylum. Go check out all their shows over there. They do a good job over there, guys. And then Eric has his own thing. Don't want to mix him in with that riffraff. Rosie Key, good morning. Lonnie, good morning. Chris Zucchini, good morning. You snuck in there, buddy. I didn't see you. How's the car running? I'm a hobby Martian. How you doing? Janet, how you doing? Jumping Janet Davis. Jumping Janet Davis, how you doing? Pamela, how you doing? Pulling punches, Pamela. Watch out. No pulling punches, Pamela. Broken brain of Eric. Heather, good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, man, ton of people. John Phantom, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh, man, Tim W. Let's see. We wanted to give out a shout out to Cindy and Mike over at Tri-State. Who else we got? We got Teresa Deller Chats. We got Jeremy, the Madman at Kingman in the house. We got Mojave Martian. Man, a lot of names up in here this morning. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Remember that one McDonald's slogan? If I missed you, throw up another comment. I think I got everybody. Think so. I love the chat, man. Chat's so great on here. All right. All right. All right. Let's get into today in history, guys. If we don't know the past, I need your Rosie poop song. Last night my dog wanted out so bad. That's why I made it, man. Dogs don't like the wait. They don't like the wait on that. All right, guys, we're going to get into today in history for, man, I can't believe it's already the 6th. So much to do. All right. For 2-6, guys, we don't know the past. We're doomed to repeat it. Let's check it out.
Day in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
Right, let's unravel the histories from our history, guys. Uh-oh, are we glitchy? We are glitchy. Hang on. There we go. I think we're fine. All right. All right, on today in history, guys. Oh, birthdays. Got a big birthday today. A couple big birthdays. Big boy birthdays. We got Ronald Reagan, guys. Ronald freaking Reagan. President of the United States, was born February 6, 1911. Died June 5th, 2004 at age 93. Big bucket of win. Actually, we went to his presidential library. Was it Ronald? Yeah, not too long ago, and it was really cool. Got to walk on Air Force One, his Air Force One. He liked to keep chocolate cake in the Air Force One at all times because you never knew when it was going to be someone's birthday. So he always had a cake in there. Pretty funny. Oh, and he loved his jelly beans. Big bucket of win on his life, man. Good guy, Ronald Reagan. Natalie Cole, American singer guy, Nat King Cole's daughter, Natalie Cole, born in 1950. Bob Marley, Jamaican singer, songwriter, icon, was born, guys. 1945, new movie coming out of Bob Marley. Looks pretty good. 1917, Zsa Gabor, Hungarian actress and socialite, was born, guys. Who remembers, Green Acres? 1912, Eva Braun, wife of Hitler, was born. And then in 1952, the ascension of Elizabeth II. Elizabeth II, who celebrated her Golden Jubilee in 2002, ascended to the throne of the United Kingdom and Great Britain and Northern Ireland on this day in 1952, following the death of her father, King George VI. Who saw that Prince Charles has cancer? It's a pretty serious deal. Maybe one of the princes will be king after all. Crazy. 2018, SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket had its first test flight. On board was Tesla automated, owned by SpaceX founder Elon Musk. So in 2018, they started getting ready. 2014, American comedian Jay Leno hosted the last episode of The Tonight Show. He had previously retired in 2009, but returned the following year, his last episode of The Tonight Show. Catalan artist Tony Tapies, who was credited for introducing contemporary abstract painting in Spain, died in Barcelona in 2012. 1993, American tennis player Arthur Ashe, who was the first black man to win a Grand Slam championship, died of AIDS related phenomena. He likely contracted the virus through tainted blood transfusion received during bypass surgery, cornea bypass surgery. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Arthur Ashe got AIDS from tainted blood. That's horrible. 1945, Jamaican singer-songwriter Bob Marley, who achieved stardom blending early ska, rock, steady, and reggae forms into electrifying rock-influenced hybrid, was born. 1932, French film director Francis Truffaut, whose attacks on established filmmaking techniques paved the way for movement as a new wave was born. New wave cinema. That's kind of, it was more of an abstract. We studied that in film school. 1919, a German constitutional assembly met to form the Weimar Republic. 1895, baseball player Babe Ruth, whose home run hitting helped make him one of the most celebrated athletes in American sports, was born. Happy birthday, Babe Ruth. Why wasn't that on our thing? 1862, Union Naval Commodore Andrew Foote, leading a flotilla of ironclads, captured Fort Henry, Tennessee, Confederate posting during the American Civil War. 1840, Mara tribes of New Zealand signed the Treaty of Wantingna with Great Britain, a historic agreement purported to protect Mara rights that was immediate basis on the British annexation of New Zealand. That's it. Yeah, there's that. Kongazin, the 16th and last emperor of the Ming Dynasty, was born in Beijing. And then 46 BC, Julius Caesar delivered the final blow against supporters of the Pompey the Great. Julius Caesar's forces delivered the final blow against supporters of the Pompey the Great at the Battle of Tharpasis. So you guys remember that Battle of Tharpasis? What's your favorite Julius Caesar moment? Blow up those comments, guys. But that was your Today in History, guys. Happy birthday, Babe Ruth. That's a big one. That's a big, big one. On the road to Havasu, Uncle needs a driver after doctor. Be safe. Yeah, you be safe, Lonnie. In this rain, drive safe, buddy. Drive safe. We really do not pay attention to what the past has taught us. Freedom. Yeah, big time. Let's enjoy all the freedom we got, guys. You look at some of these other countries and what's going on and all this stuff. It's just crazy. Just crazy. You know what, guys? I didn't have much planned today. Like I said, I had kind of a rough night. I'm going to end this one a little early if you guys don't mind. We will be back. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to get caught up on some work and stuff. So I will be back at 4:20, guys. I don't have another doctor's appointment till later on in the week. So we're good. You guys be safe out there, man. Take care of one another. Be good to one another. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry it was a little short today, guys. It's just one of those days. You guys know sometimes just need a little mental health break. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys at 4:20. Take care of one another. Be good to one another out there. And I will see you at 4:20. We'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys.